Tell them stop with all the hating. Stop pop up on occasion. Like who want contact? My subcontract. I done made a profit off the cage. Turn keys to a profit. Now I profit off the stage. I defend my grind. This is no 1099. Please, my guys prefer profit over wages. What else?
There's a lot of heroes out there, man. You hear me? Be your own hero, though. It's the podcast.
BYOH, we so fly. L1nk, he got the 4-5. It's profit in this bitch, yeah, we copping more pies. Known to be my own hero with a poppy stove fire. Facts. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Really hate that. You're right. And then they lay back. What? Take that. Take that. Ha. Facts. I don't need nobody saving me. And then I lace him. Meet my maker. But he's scared to even chase it. He's scared to leave the basement. Oh no. They so wrong. To write your own song. Now write your own song.
AG got beat.
What are some of the similarities and if there are any differences between what you were doing then and what you're doing now?
What I'm doing now, it's the same thing, basically. I'm just being me.
Right.
I like talent. I want to see talent be displayed. So I reach out to folks. Yo, this is what I got going on.
Yeah.
If you want to jump on it. But less aggression in poetry.
Right. I can see that.
Less. Poetry is a happy place with some angry people. Like a lot of them people, they be mad.
That was poetic.
Like them writers, they be having a lot on their mind, and they come to poetry to let it out, and then they happy until they get back home, and they got right again.
They writing again.
And that's what I learned about poets too. They write non-stop. Artists might write a couple joints a week and then be done. Poetry, they write new joints every day,
That's true.
and they want to learn it that day.
Yeah, the memorization behind
They
it.
want to, and I'm big on that too at Poetry Night now that we got it. I don't like when people read out their phones or read the paper. Not just, I'm not a poetry.
You heard it first here.
I'm not a poetry
next time
professional.
you touch the stage,
Listen,
man. Let's try to go with some of the most
I'm not a
memorized.
poetry professional,
Yeah, I get
but
it.
just me loving the art of,
Yeah.
music and all that still come from form of poetry.
Right.
But I hate when you gotta, it just takes away from it. You can't even deliver it the right way because you looking to read it. Like, and I hate reading too. I hated reading in school. So,
Yeah.
like, come on, man, just remember it, or give me one that you remember. That way you could deliver it.
I feel the same way about the phone thing, but I do feel like seeing it so much, it must be the hip hop side of us.
That's the thing. Like, no, remember your raps. Like, I hate when you go in the studio and gotta read out the book.
Yeah, 'cause I think that's
No,
the
we
real
write
issue.
it in the book to remember it, and then it's time to deliver it.
Because even in battle rap, it's frowned upon. Like, we done seen a lot of people pull out their phone. and
Yeah,
battle.
that's wrong.
That's kind of wild, And I felt the same way going to my first poetry slam. We went together and whatnot, and the first time I seen somebody pull out their phone on stage, I was like, I looked
Listen,
at Lick, I was like,
yeah,
Lick, can we do that? Like, is that? And, you forget there ain't no rules to creativity and none of this shit, right?
But it's like you said, it's something with hip hop, I think.
Yeah.
Something with
And
that
I think
nature.
it takes away from your performance. Like if you have it memorized, then you can
You
kind
get
of
the-
perform
you
it
get-
a little.
You
different.
the way you perform, man.
You ain't gotta do it the way I do it. I just try to get as crazy as I
No,
can.
listen,
I
you
dive
draw
into
that
a character.
crowd, man. Like
But with you reading on the phone, it could sound monotone.
you can't even give it the right bass in your voice for it. Like that's why Vok is like one of my favorite guys.
Shout out to Vok.
Show off.
Because any rap he give you, he can put it on any beat. And if you hit a rap off beat, the way he deliver it, the way he switch up the cadence, the way he go from here like
end up sounding better.
fast and so it sound crazy.
Was you in the building, Vok versus Shotgun Shug?
Yeah, I was right there.
Yeah. He was on
Shotgun.
stage, right?
Yeah, I
He
was
on
right
stage,
there. I'm Young Bob, balls over balls.
I see
You
you been
young
outside lately
mind.
too. I see
I've been
you
outside, man. I like here's the thing, right? I'm gonna say this on here, right?
Go ahead.
I don't claim it, but I'm a part of the Battle Academy. Before the Battle Academy started, Stiz called me. Bob, this is what I got going on. This is what I'm doing. I want you to be down. But here's another thing. People don't know I don't really like battles. I don't really like battles. That's not my thing.
You know, that's funny coming from you.
But I think it's the new battle style that I don't like. Whereas though you got time to study your opponent, write all this and write all that about your opponent. Where we come from,
on the spot.
our era was, no, I want to hear you rap.
Yeah.
It might turn into a battle, but I want to hear you rap.
Yeah.
So you don't got time to write about me. You don't got time to put a whole diss out. I understand it, but it wasn't my thing. Like K Walker, K Walker I was trying to get K Walker battles.
Right.
So he had a couple battles, but then people started like, no, I ain't battling K Walker. But Stiz, like I said, Stiz called me like, yo, this is what I got going on. This is what I'm doing. Every time there's a big joint about to come up, Stiz called me.
And that's love and respect for
Yeah,
you. Like,
dog.
you're not just a part of
No,
battle
that
game. You're
love.
part of the battle culture.
Yeah.
Rap culture.
And people always like, oh, hey, like we ain't really had that many battles. We only battled to show we was hotter than everybody.
Yeah.
But we ain't have no like set battles
Yeah, but
and
even
all
the
that.
ciphers with the slick disses and all that.
Like
it look
we was just
battles.
talking about. Yeah, they do be battles on the
Yeah,
low.
for real. Yeah. And that competition that we was talking about, you know.
Man, everybody want to show off. Everybody want to get that crowd reaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why I like poetry, because it's always a reaction. I like
poetry is beautiful for that.
I like this. I
Yo,
like
and it comes from a battle. You know, battle rap,
snaps.
right?
Yeah.
So I look at the crowd, at the battle rap crowd versus the poetry crowd, where the poetry crowd might be a little more receptive than the battle rap.
They trying to understand it.
Sometimes battle rap crowd just comes to like they want to boo some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Majority of the time, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's that whole. It just get weird, man, like that. But yeah, poetry is somewhat the same as the battlefield now, man. I like, but it's like it's healthy. Like I said, it's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, I like sometimes battle rap can get poetic as well. You know, when guys talk about their own situation and they get deep into like something that they went through.
But
They somehow
I feel
find
like
a way to resort it to being
I
your fault.
I feel like that's how Easy winning.
Yeah, Easy's a monster.
Crazy,
He's a monster.
crazy. But I feel like that's how he wrote, and them the kind of artists I like.
Yeah.
No, tell me about you, and tell me you can't go through this.
Right.
You ain't built for it.
Exactly.
You would have been crumbled. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what he give you. He give you pain. He be like,
I like that shit. I tell you, I like that shit.
I'm like, oh, that's a headshot sound.
Yeah, I like it. Keep doing what you doing.
But even that in the battle world where other artists come embrace you, the guys that you like, I'm a fan of you. I'm over here being a fan. Like, damn, you young Bob Headshot, what's up? And I be like, damn, that's thorough. Yeah. I respect that, because some guys will be like, oh, ain't nobody, I'm going to walk by. Whole time, they be like, that's young Bob Headshot.
Yeah,
and I be seeing it, though. Like, but I'm so laid back and so chill. Like, even, like, going out of the city or going in the mall, you get they with their homies or a chick with, that's young Bob. I'm like, what's up, yo? You all right? My girl be like, you know them? I'm like, nah. Yeah. No, they know who I am. I want them to feel like they know me.
Yeah.
You know them? We get down on the airplane. I done got cursed out because I done took a picture with somebody. Like, damn, we gotta get a picture. Dad, you ain't even take a picture with me yet.
Right. But they got to feel good too.
Yeah,
some type of recognition.
It's
for what
love.
you do.
It's love, man.
Love.
And everybody that meet me like that, that's a humble nigga. He be on chill, and that's me though.
Yeah.
Always been me.
Ain't nothing wrong being humble. Ain't nothing wrong
listen,
turning up when you need to.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got a thing, man. It's another little line. It's some poetry, man. I don't toot my own horn or blow my own whistle. I'll blow my own whistle. I know they work though.
I know they work though.
I mean, I know they work.
I know they work. They easily accessible.
Yeah, I ain't got. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's exactly kind of like how I feel like I carry myself. Where even when I show up to events, I'm not like in the front of the crowd. I like being in the cut, you know, just scoping things out. You know, I'm an observer. You know, my man Link, he has this thing where, why don't you tell it real quick? You watch some brilliant woman say, what'd she say?
Genius woman. A lot of people know her as Erica Badu. She said 85% of people on this planet are followers, and 10% of like leaders and creators, but it's 5% that is observers, and observers actually see how the world really is. Now the leaders want to take the observers out because they feel the observers going to tell the followers how the world is really is. So normally in our society, we like exile them or we make them look crazy. A good example of this is like Dave Chappelle, right? We went through stuff in the industry. They paid him as crazy. So when he talks about it, you wouldn't listen to him because he is an observer.
Right. And I love that. I feel like a 5%er. Like,
That's I'm the same way.
yeah.
Like and this just happened recently. I might hit somebody I know it like, what's wrong? What you mean? No, I'll be seeing how you be moving on the gram, or I might see like you posting a little unusual, or you might be going live too much. What's wrong? How you be knowing? I'm like, I'm just watching you. You start moving different, I gotta ask you, because something going on. It might not be something wrong, it might be something right, but what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh man, this, and I'm like, that's come from observing.
Yeah.
That's even how I deal with the kids. They're like, that he always got an attitude. I'm playing aside, just watching him, how he move, what he like, what get him amped up, what keep him calm. Slide right up on him. What's up, man? Boy, you all right?
Yeah.
I'm good, OG. What's up? What you got going on? You good? You ate? You hungry? Damn, I like your routes. You know they got a new color coming out. But I already know you in the sneaks. I already know you greedy. I'm watching you the whole time. That's why I'm asking you if you ate. I already know you greedy.
Yeah.
I'm watching. You didn't went up there, got like 3-4 lunch trays. Damn, you ate? You full? Now it's a conversation we can have because I done seen everything you into now.
Right.
You keep looking at Shorty. You going to prom with her or something? Yeah. No. I said, no, I'm watching. I see what you... Yeah. And that become damn sub OG.
Right.
Shake. Then a week later, damn, let me tell you what was going on.
Right.
This and this and you seem like a cool old head. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go ahead. You about to go to class? I'm gonna tell him to keep it for 15 minutes. Come on, boom, and then that's when the relationship.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I've seen that a few times, man. Just being in the corrections, right? Working in the jails and just you gotta observe. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know if a dude got a bad phone call.
Yeah.
His mom just died, or his grandma just died. It was close. Now you got to keep an eye on him, man. Because he could turn up at any moment.
Anytime.
Irritated, aggravated,
you gotta,
and all that. So, me being who I am, I would do the same thing. Yo, brother, what's going on, man? Good. Like, what's up?
One of my lines, man. Think about more than yourself. Mm-hmm. It's two of my closest. I'm giving up some gems. It's two of my closest.
Yeah, keep dropping them.
Female friends, right? These is like my sisters. Their birthday is around my dad's birthday. My pop died, but I noticed that I get quiet around my pop birthday. So I might go missing for 3-4 days, but me not saying happy birthday or sending some love their way, I know when they ignoring me or not talking to me or feeling away. I'm like, but in December, after August, in December, I'm like, you didn't ignore me, but you never once said, damn, what's going on? You all right? I just told you, I was telling my little sister, she was like, damn, you right, because she hit me for a reason. Then was like, but damn, why ain't say happy birthday to me in August? In September. Right. I'm like, no, my pop birthday the day before yours. Yeah. And she's like, damn, I never even thought of that. Because I don't post my pop or nothing on his birthday. I don't really post birthdays. Because the minute I miss somebody, all hell gonna break loose. Yeah. So, think about more than yourself. That's I put that on everybody. Young, old, think about more than yourself.
That's a shirt right there. That's a hoodie.
Listen, see? He got.
Like a
I go
Batman joint,
print
man.
that up, man.
Yeah, print that joint up, hit the streets with it. You know what I mean? I like it, man.
No, speaking of, hold up, matter of fact.
Oh yeah. Listen.
Speaking of, I bought you a little North Philly gift pack. You know what I'm saying?
Gift pack.
Little package. I put a few items in there, man.
I'm gonna put this down real quick.
You know what I'm saying? North Philly trap and field box, not track and field, man. It's that athletic. You know what I mean?
I like that, man.
So, mama always said, you know, you're gonna see somebody, you're going somewhere, you know, make sure you take something with you.
That's love, man. Yo.
So I'm gonna leave some love, man. You know what I mean? Get your nice, you wear the caps.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? No.
You know I wear my hat board too.
Look, listen,
I wear my hat, so.
I'm observing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Look at that.
nice celebrate your friends, pup.
Yeah.
Army green. Wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Got
Yo,
you some.
shout out to you,
Got you
bro.
some buttons, some stickers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like to do
Absolutely.
I do the buttons, some stickers.
Throw that on a backpack, you know, put it on.
This ain't nothing. This here go another joint. I like to slap these on the side of the hat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nice little North Philly button.
That's hot.
Had to bring you a classic, man. Had to bring you a classic.
Are you trolling? No.
Had
Forget
to
about that.
Had to bring you the classic. you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
that. I need that. Hey, Link, I'm sorry, Link.
And a nice celebrate your friends, John. You know what I'm saying? Front, back, glowing. Little reflective action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I gotta get my jog on in the
You know what I'm
street.
saying? I like to make sure I listen, man. I got you, man. It's only right, man.
Hold on, I got to look at the head.
Now, let's talk about this. You know what's crazy?
This is hot.
Put the guns down still, but this is so classic. And I don't really be wearing these Johns, though. I wear them to an event. But, I mean, just the message it's sending is like we said, growth. So, and what's going on in the world right now, and especially our city, I kind of I wouldn't wear it with this show. I would probably put a shirt on over, you know.
No, it's hot, though.
As long as they see that, I unbuttoned my shirt or something so they can see this part, but not, you know what I'm saying?
That right there is a piece of history.
Now, let me ask you this. What does this mean to you? What
Bro,
does
listen.
headshot, what does this logo,
Listen, bro.
I mean, I never ask our artists always say certain, what does this logo mean to you? What
Bro,
does this movement do for you?
You know, they talk about follow the imitators or follow the innovators, not the imitators and whatnot. Right? We've heard that saying. We've been tossed around. You know, things like that. You know, shout out to them too. You know, but for a lot of us growing up in the city, bro, headshots is where it started.
Oh,
For
man.
a lot of us, bro.
Young Bob Headshot exclusive. Shout out to Don Arta. Shout out my lifetime manager, man. He don't get enough credit. I always give him his credit, but there's a guy named Ed Hurt, right? And he's just like, these are the things I be thinking about. So now that I got a chance to speak on it, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Ed Hurt. He's my manager. Not only my manager, he's a mentor to just about anybody in Philly, especially in the basketball world. And they're the young fellas, some of my OGs. But he remind me of myself, and part of it because of me following him, following behind his footsteps. I always tell people, help helps. And people be scared of the help.
Keep dropping them Jones.
They be scared of the help, but help is designed to help you.
Yeah.
It's not designed to hurt you. So, the headshot sound, he like, Bob, the mixtapes is rolling. Now it's time to put a stamp on it. So headshot 30, headshot 31. I took my nephew to the computer. We recorded on like some sound wave app that was on the computer. Say headshot, headshot. Say headshot, pussy, headshot, pussy. And then it became, but he's the guy that told me to do that. He's the guy that made sure, no, Bob, you got to stamp the mixtapes.
Right.
So
Kind of like DJ Clue.
yeah, there was the drops.
Yeah,
it
I know
was
what
the
you're talking about.
Desert Storm.
Storm. Yeah.
And then off of that, that's when I started getting creative with it, putting gunshots and body dropping and all that behind it. But shout out to Ed Hurt, man. That's like my lifetime manager, like forever. Like he's on the paperwork somewhere on it. Any little contract, any little side situation I get, I send it right to him. Look at this. Tell me what you think. Or anything I got going on. Or you got all the kids, you got the camp running. They want here's this thing is you want to view the city. It's basically city view. Oh, you guys want to view the city? We're gonna bang pies. Basically getting them pizza, getting just pizza for the whole. All right, I'm sending some pieces your way. 17 pieces on their way over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy out here, man. That's my guy, man.
Shout out to bro.
It's my OG, man. That's my OG. That's Meek. That's Meek. One of like me and Meek basically shares them. So every little Meek play that's coming up, he called me like, Bob, this about to go down. Yeah. You want to slide? When me and Meek was not really on our, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I ain't going. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's my guy, both of them.
Man, you seem to grown up a lot, man. Like,
growth, man.
Not just your looks neither, right? Because I was watching a few, you know, just doing my due diligence this past week. Like, let me go back.
A little research.
Let me go back. You know what I mean? Because I was young. You know, I was born in '91.
Oh wow, yeah, you're a young pup. You know what I mean? I ain't that much older, but you're a young pup. You
OG in the game, man.
I embrace the OG, man. I like being OG.
Yeah, but while me being a young pup watching it, you know, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. You never know. Like, we only know the bars and things like that, and we always see the guy, you know, the young Bobs in the background. Like, we never really, like, I want to know, but like, I want to know what's going on in his brain. Like, what made him put this together? What made him facilitate this? What, you know, how did he even get these guys together? Like, you know, and the older I got, the more I started to understand. Especially when I started diving into battle rap and diving into the game a little bit more. And I'm like, damn, it must have been a struggle back in the day. Like, because it's a struggle now.
Yeah.
Even with technology so advanced compared to the 01 days, which wasn't too long ago.
Listen, they don't. I just was telling this to. I just was telling, like, all right, for instance, the battle rappers these days, they're spoiled.
Oh shit!
Not in a bad way.
Man, I'm gonna put my drink down, start moving furniture.
Not in a bad way, but they're spoiled because they get the battle in buildings. They get time to prep.
Okay.
They get time to check the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, to see what's going on. Right. That outside, that's a different world. Yeah. Where you had to pull up on the crowd, pull up on some niggas you don't know.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to the Academy. You
the Academy.
Because what was a couple days ago,
yeah.
They did the what was it?
Wreck Chasing. Yeah, Wreck Chasing
event right outside of Max's.
Heavy.
And that brought that vibe that you explaining right now, just a pull up type vibe. You know, meet up outside on the block.
But let me tell you about the struggle, right? Who really be struggling that people don't even look to be struggling because they feel like their job is so easy. You remember Kiss was like, Kiss was my favorite rapper. I mean, it's between Kiss and Wayne.
Top
you know,
five
I don't think nobody could touch him. But on one of his records, he said, "You just pressing buttons. Your job was easy today." That's a classic record. I think it's All for the Love or something. But he don't understand the engineer job. The person putting that together. The cameraman outside of them outside battles, having to hold the camera.
Yeah. Well, y'all was holding rifles back in the day.
We was holding bazookas. And they got little baby handheld joints.
Yeah.
But
your phone is a camera now. Like, does all
but holding the camera for hours.
Yeah.
Keeping it steady. No, you ain't got no tripod. Not to mention it's being cold. Your hand freezing.
Yeah.
They don't understand that struggle.
Yeah.
So that's what I was telling the rappers. I'm like, no, like, a lot of y'all mumbling because that cold jumping on them bones. And you like, oh, yeah. I was delivering this the right way in the crib. No, you outside now. And it's cold. And you ain't come prepared to battle outside. All you got is a hoodie on. Oh, man, listen, it's a different world, man.
It was a different world. So back in them days, because we all rap, right? So ciphers was everywhere on every corner. Mm-hmm. And what Bob talking about is the idea of battling somebody, you rapped. So I rapped after you. This happened to me one time. I was on 13th and Dolphin, PA Park Ave, you know. So I'm sitting there.
Park Ave.
Exactly, man. So I'm sitting there, and I'm rapping on Broad Street, and somebody else rapped, right? Mm-hmm. And then somebody else rapped, right? But then it went back to me because 3 people choked, right? So I rapped. Then my young boy rapped after me, right? Nobody went. So
now y'all going back and forth.
Then he went. Then we started looking at each other.
Then it became a heated
It
battle.
became a battle. I was in there for an hour. 'Cause I couldn't let him get the last word.
Exactly.
Where we come from is rap till you die.
Yeah.
Until you run out of lyrics. Yeah.
Run out of the good ones.
Exactly.
Don't give me one. Once we
Can't
see
get
the
the
bad
lady
ones,
ones.
we know.
It's all downhill from
Yeah,
here.
you can't spit the lady bar.
Yeah,
You start spitting
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but I
You
met
start
you last
harmonizing
week.
like-
Mm.
You start harmonizing.
It's a different
Yeah,
world,
so
man.
it's different.
But even with the hard drives on the camera, the SD cards, we had to burn it, edit. Now you can edit it right from your phone. I mean, right from your phone or camera. Put it right in the computer, save it, and it's that. We had to rip it off of tapes, save it to the computer. Mind you, we had to let the tape play the whole way.
Right.
Remember, them tapes was hour and a half. But outside of the cipher, we done did 4 tapes.
Yeah.
So now we gotta record, put this tape in, record, put another tape in, record, put another tape in. Just to get it onto the computer took like 3 days. Not to mention us having to put it together and then save it all at once.
Yeah.
It's like a 24-hour rendering process. Like,
Yeah, I mean, once you start wearing different hats, right? Because I'm a type boy where I need to, before I dive into something, I get so passionate about my shit, but I also get like obsessive about it. And I want to know every part of it. I want to know everything. If I'm riding the whip, I need to know how the tire pressure is. I need
Listen,
to know how to change the brakes.
I fix my own cars, man.
Salute to that, brother.
Like,
I agree
oh,
with
this
that.
was wrong. All right, let me go on YouTube. Let me find out what's wrong. Find out what.
Me and Link got together. He's a mad equipment boy, right? He studies his equipment. He loves his equipment. I'm a mad, like, I guess, vision boy. Or I like piecing shit together. visually.
Listen, they got positions for that, man. They got titles for that.
Oh, we rolling. It's gonna be a glorious night. Be your own hero, Young Bob. Headshots to this. Shook up the rap scene. Now shake up the poetry scene. It's gonna be big, man. Be your own hero. Tune in.
BYOH, we so fly. L1nk, he got the 4-5. It's profit in this bitch, yeah, we copping more pies. Known to be my own hero with a poppy stove fire.